am I just wide awake? Since I'm wide awake, you guys are going to talk to me. And I'm going to talk to you guys about making online courses because I'm going to do a class in the morning. But I was like, in case I don't make the class in the morning, let me just do it now. Trips to your crown in the middle of the night. Hey, y'all, I'm just up. Like, help. And I don't have insomnia and I'm not sad and I'm nothing. It's just, I don't know. It's just I'm up. But I rested a lot yesterday. So, you know how you can rest too much? But I want to just give content. Like, let's get into some juicy content. So if you're watching this and you want to know about online courses, then this is the right live stream for you. Let's see what's happening. Hi, Omega. How are you? Trips to your crib in the middle of the night. I'm going to see it. This is a weird time for me to be live, so maybe this won't work and maybe it won't. Maybe it will. I mean, not that it won't work. Everything always works the way live stream works. You can't just get on live and be like, oh, no one's on, and then you get off. But I'm purposely getting on because I want you guys to entertain me as well. So if you're not going to entertain me as I entertain you, then this is not beneficial. And I can keep my morning time, which will certainly be packed with people. What are you guys doing? Why are you up late? Let me see. Let me make sure this is working. Comment something on Facebook. I see you guys watching, but let me make sure. Sometimes if you don't comment, what's up, Kimberly? Sometimes if you don't comment, then it doesn't work. So weird. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm so excited. I took forever to get a haircut because I was trying to grow my hair out, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Don't think I'm gonna make it. So I'm just gonna get it cut off again. Let me see in the comments. What's up, DJ K? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So I'm getting my slides and stuff ready for tomorrow. And they're not like slides. I'm just taking notes for what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. And I thought I would just share some tips with you guys because I believe that people, sometimes we can just make this thing harder than it has to be. So let's just talk about it. Here we go. When you want to create a class and sell it online, just a little backstory about me. I started teaching on the internet. Literally, I just decided that I want to teach my class. I had so many different things that I wanted to teach, but I didn't really feel qualified to teach. I bought so many different classes and I was just doing all this stuff that felt really productive, but I wasn't even putting out any content. Okay. So then when I finally decided to actually do it, it just was exciting. It was really, really exciting. And I will tell you that for quite some time, the way that I sold my online classes was I would call people, I would text people. I was actually basically marketing offline, selling people offline, but giving them access to an online product. Does that make sense? Yes or no? I'm addicted to this stuff, you guys. I know. It's really cray. What's up, DJ K? Renita, hey, girl, hey. Working to clean up my website. All right, boo. So, yeah, so like I started, that's how I started. So I was selling things off the internet. And then, people would buy it. And then I would meet them on the internet. So, by the way, that's still a thing that works. So don't doubt that. Like if you have something that you want to teach people, go through every contact in your phone and let people know what you're up to. Like, yo, I'm getting ready to, I think I broke my phone today. Like my phone was not broke. I mean, is there an iPhone that I haven't broken? But my case was too big. I was so tired of my case being so big. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, go through your phone and like contact any and everybody and ask people, who do they know that's interested in the result that your class is going to give? Which leads me to a point that I talk about all the time, but I'm going to keep saying it. You have to sell a result. People want to know a result. So before you get into the title, because it's going to be easy to pick a title when you look at the result that your course is going to get. Now, I sell a lot of different courses. I have over 30 courses on the internet. Okay. And so the more people that come into my atmosphere, the more I can kind of play with titles. But honestly, even me, myself, I don't need to be playing with titles. I need to have just clear, super clear, easy titles. Launch and sell your online course now. That's a super clear situation that's happening. Okay. Short hair boot camp. Super clear situation that's happening. The booked stylist, little creative, but if you're a hairdresser, you know you want to be booked. That called out to them. Okay. The selfie masterclass, very self-explanatory. What are the other classes? I have so many I can't even be bothered. There's just so many different classes. So moral of the story is a lot of times you get hung up on titles, but tip number one is if you have a title that has a result, you're going to get more inquiries. And the more inquiries you get, the more likely people will buy. If I just go through the back end of my classes right now, I see Make YouTube Send You Clients. That's a course. 10 Steps to $10,000. That's a course. 6-Figure Toolkit. These titles are based on results. Even though they're a little creative, I make sales. Very clear. What do you want? I went for and go for statements that people are saying, like, wish I can make more sales. I'll make a course called I Make Sales. Okay. Let's see here. 10K a month beauty society. Very self-explanatory. You could guess that it's a society of people that are interested in beauty that want to make $10,000 a month. Short hair boot camp. Already said that. The live stream boot camp. The title is very focused. It's focused on live streaming. Let's see. How to become a picture taking pro on social media. That's actually a class. And I broke mine today. Yeah, I did this today, sis. How you got to schedule your one-on-ones? Joy paid for stuff and then she don't even be showing up. Girl, she just a boss like that. She like, oh, let me buy one of your one-on-one slots. I'll be back. Yes, girl. Why look like I got shoulder pads? Boo. We are not here for the shoulder pad vibes. No, darling. Anyway, the point is having titles. Hey, Lakeisha, I always stay up late. I don't. I be in the bed, but I just was up. So I was like, let me might as well just come on here and let y'all know what it be like. Why not? And I'm obsessed with what I talk about. Like, I live a pretty obsessed life. So, like, my friend says, it's so funny. My friend says I'm an extremist, but I think he's an extremist. But it's like, I just do the things that I love all the time. So this is one of those things. But anyway, moral of the story is your title and what you want to call your course, keep it results oriented and keep your course result oriented. How do you do that, might you add? Very, very simple. What you want to do is look at all the things, each individual step. Now I go into deep detail in my class, Online Course Magic. And I'm telling you guys about it because right now it's on sale. And the sale's going to keep, I gave a sale that you will never get again last month. And this sale, you're never going to get again after this. But like literally like never, like it's not a trick. Like it's like literally never. But anyway, moral of the story is this. When you're making your course content, a lot of you guys be asking me questions like how much is too much to include and that kind of thing. And really the question is, what are the exact steps that people need to get the exact result that you're promising? Because you don't need to include anything more, anything less. What are the exact steps that people need to get to the result? Okay. I don't want the history. If the history has nothing to do with me getting the result, then you literally can miss me with the conversation. I'm like that even when I'm talking to people. I have to like calm myself down in my brain because I like need you to get to the what is the result that you desire? Because I'm just looking for the solution so I can get back to watching YouTube videos. That's literally how my brain works. Like, what are we talking about? Like, can we get to the point so I can get back to doing the thing that I want to do in my life? Because this is my life. I feel like Mariah Carey. It's my life. You're not going to just be bogging down my life with like nonsense. So anyway, yeah. So you want to make sure that you are to the point, and of all people saying get to the point when my live streams are like 50,000 hours long. But honestly, that's because I'm entertaining myself. Like, but in general, when you go to my classes, everybody always says, Keisha, I cannot believe how to the point your classes are. I literally don't waste no time. It's just like, boom, boom. Here's how you get the result. That's all I'm focused on because at the end of the day, when we exchanging money, I just want the fastest way to the point. Okay. Fastest way to the point. Somebody drop me some emojis that reminds you of this statement, a fastest way to the point. Now, what was my next tip that I want to give you guys? Results-oriented titles, If you want to have results-oriented classes that get people results, like, I mean, I don't even know. Like, people be selling classes that don't have outcomes. Like, for real, people be selling classes that don't have tangible outcomes. It's a thing. So the thing is, in order to get a tangible outcome, you want to just give people the exact steps. Okay? Nothing more, nothing less to the result. Just very, very simple. Much like when you put it in GPS directions. Here they are. There they want it. This is where I want to go. Give me every street turn. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay? And give me warnings on when there's construction and traffic and things like that. I know this seems very simple, but people aren't doing this. Okay? So now, what you want to do is think about what you're going to teach. A lot of people are stalling. I just go through the statements and the comments, the questions that people send. I keep a spreadsheet. I copy your questions and I keep a spreadsheet. That's a good content tip, by the way. If you're like, for example, I'm selling you Online Course Magic, which is my vault of information that teaches you how I literally make a living teaching courses on the internet. Solely, I've been doing that since 2017, 18, 19, 20. Wow. Wait, 2017, 18, 19, and then this year. Yeah. Going on 4 years completely. But I started teaching and started doing stuff on the internet, selling stuff on the internet, like really around 2014. So, your girl been at it for a minute. Okay. But anyway, moral of the story is, I don't even know my point. Oh yeah, keep it to the point, which is the point. Decide what you want to teach. Oh, that's what I was going to say because I was looking at the questions. Sometimes you have too many things in your brain because you're like so freaking brilliant. And so you get overwhelmed because you're like, oh my God, what am I going to teach first? And the thing is, you guys, you just got to like get it out your head. Get it out your head and go with the thing that makes the most sense right now. There is no sexier way to make this happen. Like, go with the thing that makes the most sense for you right now. And like, you got to consider the market because I don't believe, like, sometimes people try to sell stuff that people just literally ain't about to buy. Like, there's a percentage of you guys that are trying to cram something down people's throat. And maybe that thing that you're trying to cram down their throat is the free thing that you use to have conversation. Because maybe there's a group of people interested in that topic, but it's not necessarily something that's like popping from a financial standpoint, but it brings people to the table interested in that topic. And then from there, those people, you begin to notice that they need help with this other thing that you know how to do. And so then you create the class on that. That's what happened to me. Okay. So I'm here to tell you, a lot of times you can be so hell bent on just, this is what I know, because this is where I have people. And maybe those people, they want to follow you for that conversation. I hope you guys are catching this because that's really good. That's a very, very valuable tip. That is the conversation that will bring all the people to the yard. You know how the song say, my milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. Your conversation brings all the people to the yard, and they're like, it's better at yard. And they're like, same concept. Maybe not a good example, but the same concept. Okay. So hopefully you understand my point there. Hopefully you understand my point there. All right. So the conversation that you want to use and turn it to cash. Okay. On your live streams, talk about the things that interest the people. It's very, very simple. For example, I'm giving you tips about creating an online course. This is not the only conversation that I have on my live stream, but it's one of the conversations that I have on my live stream. And I have built an audience of people who they, it happened over time. First, I just was only talking to hairdressers. And then I started talking to, all the beauty people, hair, makeup, skin, nails, toes, whatever. Then it went to entrepreneurs of all sorts. Now my audience, I have literally like accountants, nurses. I have so many different real estate, the beauty industry, coaches of all types, therapists, so many different service providers. I have so many entrepreneurs now in my courses, but it wasn't always that way. I started out in one niche, getting that one niche a result, which is also another tip. When you find yourself overwhelmed, you can literally just speak to one particular group of people and get them a particular result. So for example, I did not start out teaching how to make online courses. I didn't. Lisa Nichols asked me to teach this and it became a thing, but I was only talking to beauty professionals about selling because I love sales. I love sales. I love marketing. I love selling, period. That's just how I am anyway. Right. And I learned how to sell from regular entrepreneurs, but I took that information and I applied it to the beauty industry. And so the courses that I was making had to do with sales and marketing. And I was just helping broke hairdressers, honestly. Okay. So what happened was the information, smart people recognized they could use the information for their business. And then so people started to come and listen because they were like, man, I don't do hair, but I love this conversation and you're helping me. And then what was happening was the women were like, the women that weren't hairdressers, they still loved the beauty industry. So it was just like a win-win. I attract a bunch of people who love, if I go do my hair, if I go do makeup, if I do somebody else hair and makeup, they want to hear that. They want to hear women empowerment. They want to know how to think to be an empowered woman. And they want to know, they see me doing something like live streaming on my phone. They want to know, how are you live streaming? So my audience and my course content built up over time because I kept showing up, which is another tip. Show up. Like, you cannot be just sitting up here wishing and hoping like that song. Wishing and hoping and whatever. No. You have to show up. Okay? You got to show up. Hello and good night, beautiful. What's going on, Krista J? Thank you for sharing your gems. Tangible outcomes. Yes. What's up, Lulu? I love the lights. Oh, I'm such a light vibe person, you guys. I love lights. Get you some good night blue lights, purple lights. We'll get you a good red light, girl, for you and your boo. Get you a red light. Red light. Okay, off task. Anyway, let me go back to the subject. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, getting it out your head. Get it out your head because you're going to freak yourself out. And often, I also want you to be unattached. Like, you never know how the road's going to turn in your favor. So if you're only obsessed with teaching this one thing, I must teach it to this because I must, like, you're going to miss all these other opportunities that are out here. There's so much opportunity, you guys. My course sales have increased during COVID. Okay. So I need you to know that because this is happening, like, this is still the time to launch your digital business, and you need to do it now, not later. Okay. Just seriously, do it now, not later. Now, like, as in you could be launching and selling within the next 14 days. Oh, by the way, let me just read you guys what I wrote earlier because I don't know. Did you guys get my email? Did y'all see the email? Are you on my email address? On your email list? Because that's at LakeishaMichelle.com. Just go to the Good Tea for Life newsletter where I share all things. What is this? And why is it showing up? Oh, horrible. Change me. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me give you guys the email. Let me find it. Oh, something as simple as making $1,200 in 14 days. I just picked the price point. Is anybody interested in this breakdown? $1,200 in 14 days. Tell me yes in the comments. If so, I'm going to break it down for you. Nalula. Sis, Nalula been rocking me for so long. Y'all, I am so not here with the Florida Evans. I cannot wait to get my hair done tomorrow. I was trying to grow it out, but I think I'm just going to get it all cut off. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get the sides cut off because this is not the vibe. Do you guys want me to go over the $1,200 breakdown really quick? What that means is what does it look like if you want to make $1,200 in the next 14 days from your intellect? Let me know. If you want me to go over it, let me see. Yes. If y'all don't, I'm going to sleep. Y'all don't come in my room being quiet. I need to hear some comments and see some comments coming through. Okay, YouTube, not y'all, because y'all comments. Change me. Okay, fine. Y'all are just as cuckoo as me. That is absolutely hilarious. Okay, so let me give you guys. I'm live streaming you guys Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So here's the thing. It's very simple. $1,200 in 14 days, getting paid for what you know. Get your pens and papers ready because this is the kind of stuff you just write down and just begin to look at it. Your brain, when I started looking at concepts that weren't and this may be your reality already. Like, you can make more than that in 14 days, clearly, but I just try to, pick bite-sized pieces. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that a lot of times I mean, I just be trying to help people not get stuck in the trap of you need an audience, you need a funnel, you need to be techie, you need all this stuff. Because I wasn't any of that. I was just committed to the result that I could get for people. Okay. So write this down. So if you have a $19 product and you want to make 12, everything I'm about to read to you is for $1,200 over the 14-day time span. You know, in the morning, I'm gonna really break this down. I got an idea. I heard it so clearly. It's gonna be so good. So make sure you follow me in the morning because this is just what I love to do. So $19 product. All you got to do is have 64 sales. Okay. 64 sales. Now, for $19, if you scared to sell something for $19, yo, that's a whole nother conversation, which I could do a whole day live stream on that. That's actually another thing, which is another thing. The way you sell stuff is you really teach people really valuable things. So like if I'm teaching you the mindset that's going to keep you from selling products, that's very valuable. And then at the end, I'm going to offer you into my course where I teach you how to sell these products with ease. People be asking me, how do I turn conversation into dough? Boom, just like that. Okay, so you help people by truly helping people. $19 product is 64 sales. $27 product is 45 sales. Now, a lot of times people be like, oh my God, where am I going to get 64 people from? Do you know that Joy, for example, came onto my live stream last week and bought like 3 people a class? So Joy, I think it was like 3 people. Was it 3 people or was it you plus 2? Whatever it was at least 3 sales. She came onto my live stream and bought 3. She was one person accounted for 3 sales. Does that make sense? Yes or no? And as I'm talking, I just made some money because I make money while I'm asleep or while I'm talking on live stream. Anyway, does that make sense, you guys? Are y'all listening to me? I feel like everything's really slow right now. Am I delayed or something? Because are y'all just sleepy and commenting slow? Because I need y'all to entertain me because I'm up and it's 11:30. So what's actually happening here? Oh, okay. I see some comments coming through. My bad. Okay, my bad. So back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, I was reading y'all the list. $19 product is 64 sales. Again, Joy was 3 sales. So don't trip on if you don't know 64 people. Y'all, I'm telling you, your mind will mess you up every time, honey, because you'll be like, oh my God, how am I going to find these people? You said it right. Oh my God, show me the people today. And there we go. Now, $27 product, that's 45 sales. Okay. A $47 product, that is only 26 sales. Now, if you want to make 26 sales in 14 days, let's just go down to the calculator. Let's go here. That means you need to sell 2 people a day. Can you wake up and sell 2 people your $47 product every day for the next 14 days? If so, then, it is delayed. I can tell it's delayed because y'all moving too slow. That's irritating me because that's got the Time Warner is up to something. Oh, so irritating. Anyway, that's 2 people a day at $47. Okay, that's amazing. Every day you just wake up and your goal is to get 2 sales for the next 14 days. We're talking $1,200 additional income to whatever it is that you do. Now, you got people who was making more on unemployment than they do on their day job. I'm just saying, if you looked at yourself differently, if you value what you know how to do, you really be like, I could take people information. You know how many accountants I know, how many taxpayers, how many singers I know, and I be looking at them, not taxpayers, tax accountants, whatever they call tax professionals. I be looking at them like, man, I could take what you know and turn it into a whole. I could take what you know and like really collect. Okay, so the goal and the thought process, if you start to think like this, you will begin to really see a difference. Like you'll be like, oh, wow. Okay, $47 product is only 26 sales. If I challenge myself over the next 14 days, listen, when you have such a single focus like that, every day when you wake up, the question becomes, what am I going to do? What am I going to say in order to close these 2 sales? That's all I don't go to sleep without my 2 sales. I do all that I know how to do with ease. Don't freak out and don't try to make it bigger than it is. Because also, by the way, remember what I said earlier, speak to the results. Speak to the results. Does it make sense? Yes or no? It's a delay, so I can't even wait for you to say yes or no like I normally do because it's taking too long and I don't have the kind of patience this late night. Now, a $97 product, that's only 13 sales. We're talking 14 days. making $1,200. How about I just put this in the comments? Because that's actually really good. Boom, there you go. I just put it in the comments for you guys. Maybe you can change me. So yeah, I'm 65 words over. So $1,200 in 14 days. $97 product is 13 sales. 13 sales. Okay. We got 14. That's one sale a day. Every day you wake up, all you do is make one sale. Now, when you get ready to get into this, never mind, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna wait till I say that. Okay. One sale a day, basically, right? Then you're gonna hit your goal of, you're gonna make more than that. By the way, these numbers, you will make more than $1,200. Now, $127 product, that's 10 sales. $127 product is 10 sales. Okay. You're going to make 10 sales. That's it. Now, if you want to do a $197 product, then you need 7 sales over the next 14 days. Okay. If you sell a $297 product, you only need 5 sales. Now, you may be like, oh my gosh, where's it going to come from? That's where people just really mess themselves up, because like when you start thinking like that, instead of thinking how much fun would it be, you got to ask yourself better questions. What could I do to make this, to accelerate this? Who do I know? What are the type of people that want this kind of product? Where are they? What are they struggling with? How do I get in front of these people? You have to think like that, and you got to value yourself and what you know how to do for people, because you will get on this internet, everybody doing comparison games. It's fun now to do comparison. It's fun now to do all that kind of stuff. And it's like, that will mess you up. Do you know how to help people? Yes or no? Can you get the result that you're promising? Yes or no? You don't want to say yes or no based on so-and-so's theory. I spent so much of my life basing my actions because I wasn't like so-and-so. And it's like, no, I don't need to be like so-and-so. Okay. Like, what are you teaching? Okay. Can you get the result? Yes or no? Very, very, very simple. Very simple. So you can see, if you just keep going on the number scale, you want to sell a $497 product, then you need 3 sales to make $1,200 in 14 days. If you want to sell a $1,200 product, then you need 1 sale over 14 days. Honestly, the same work that you're going to do to sell the $19 product and the $1,200 product, I do the same. Like, I sell these different type of products every week. You'll see me selling different things. Classes for $47, for $497. Okay. When I was doing live in-person events, then I'd be doing like the $1,200 at $19.97 or whatever. Okay. Now, the whole point of this is the work really begins in your mind. Okay. And you really should be thinking of what skills do you have that solve the problem that people are willing to pay for. Because that's the thing. People got to be willing to pay for it. Okay. People have to be willing to pay for it. That is a thing. You could be trying to sell something that just no one wants to buy, right? Or maybe there's just a certain type of way that you need to enter that market. But that's a different subject. We can go down that hole as well. But the thing is, the same work that you do to sell $19 is the same work that you're going to sell $1,200. And so you just got to be used to doing the work. And the thing is, maybe you do the first round of your class and you only get 3 sales. That's fine. Show up again and do another round and do it again. You got to do it again and again and again, because every time you get more people, you build more people. And so you can't expect what you do the first time to be looking like what so-and-so did, because so-and-so been doing it longer than you. The cool thing is you can launch several things in 1 month with all of these price points and outcomes. So imagine if you launch something for $19 and you made 64 sales. That's $1,200. You did that in week 1. Okay. And then the next week you launch your $27 product and you made 45 sales. All right. So we go, let's add this up in real time. So we're going to do, oh, not calculator. It's not, I don't like when they do that. I was trying to add up all these different things. Okay, so week 1, you sell a $19 product. Week 2, you sell a $27 product. I dare somebody to do this too. I do it all the time. Week 3, you sell a $47 product. And week 4, you sell a $97 product. Okay. And each week, your goal is $1,200. Well, 1,200 times 4, $4,800. You guys, I do this all the time. And you do this in one launch. Like, you don't have to do every week. You could do this but I'm just saying, you can have different subjects and different courses. If you do this for 90 days and you just stay the course, you do what you know to do, you trust God for your inspired actions, right? Oh, I should talk about this. Oh, I should teach this. Oh, I should present it in this kind of way. That's all it is. Like, that's all I've been doing. Like, I know sometimes it look like people be doing more than they doing. And it's like, anybody, we all doing the same thing, child. We are all doing the same thing. And it's just about growth. Okay. That's it. It's just about growth. So that's that. That's how that works. Literally. The way that you launch things is you give it a time limit. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow as well. But I basically decide on what I'm going to teach. Okay. I decide on how I'm going to teach it. Okay. How I'm going to deliver the course. I set my dates for when I'm going to deal with that course, when I'm going to launch it, when I'm going to sell it, when I'm going to deliver it. Okay. And then I look at how am I going to sell it? So I create my sales and my marketing plan. Okay. What that means is that I'm going to look at what am I going to say? What are the emails that I'm going to write? What are the posts that I'm going to make? And I look at what videos, what are all the things that I can do to promote this class? Okay. I have those things put and set away. I look at what type of pages do I need? You know, is there a Zoom link I need to make? A Facebook group? Do I need the sales page to be up? I look at all these different things. Okay. How am I going to get paid? How am I going to take money? Period. I need to be able to get the coins, I've talked to you guys about this a million times, where I do something as simple as launch a Square Up page or, PayPal. Like, when I first got started, I was like, man, I'm getting money however I could get it. I wasn't worried about if I had a website. No one cares. Like, they literally don't. I know y'all be wanting to think people care. When last time you checked my website? Y'all been following me for a long time. And my website is basic. It's not, but it's no big deal. No one cares. I don't care about people's websites. Who cares? I just want the link that gets me to right where I want to go. So there's so many ways around that now. You don't even need, like, even if you look at like Teachable, Thinkific, if you look at ClickFunnels, you can just use the pages that they give you. You can. Like, when I started teaching online courses in a bigger way with Lisa Nichols, and she just kind of sprung it on me at like the night before, I was like, whoa, I just went and made a Square Up page. And then I wrote the description so that I could receive the income. And I set a date so that everybody knew when they were going to get their first module. So everybody bought. Now, there was a couple things in place. I had the trust of, first of all, I had been on the community for a minute. So people knew me. They kind of see me. But also, Lisa Nichols is her audience. They trust her. So they trust anybody that she put on the platform, which is why I said, who can you partner with? Whose platform can you get on? Whose podcast can you get on? Whose email list can you give good, valuable information so that you can be positioned? You can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's affiliation. In the meantime, I didn't even start like that. So I'm going to just tell you, I did that after she started telling me to teach entrepreneurs. Okay? Because I was already like, doing my thing, which is why she saw me living the work. And she was like, I need you to teach my people that, because you're just using social media. You don't have all the things that we have, and you're doing what we do, which is why I teach the way I teach, because I really want you to get in my course and just launch now and not later, because that puts a fire under you. You gain momentum, and you don't need half the stuff you think you need. You don't need to be super techie. You can literally just launch a course in Facebook, okay? In a Facebook group. Who cares if you don't own Facebook right now? Facebook is not about to go nowhere. You'll be fine for this 14 days if you wanted to launch a course and make your $1,200 and simply deliver the assets of what you're selling in Facebook. I know I'm hitting y'all like I know it's late. That might be I might be saying too much because it's so late for some people. It's like, oh my God, I'm just too late for all this. The delivery system. What do you mean? Delivery system as in how you deliver classes? There's so many ways. You can do email delivery. You can do Dropbox. You can do Google. It just depends on what you're doing, because there's like a million ways. You can I am all about the grassroots. a membership site. You can use something like Gumroad. You can use Teachable, Thinkific, ClickFunnels, PayPal, private groups. There's just so many ways. You could do Zoom. You could do, there's just so many ways. But those are like the ones that just popped off the top of my head. So the real question is, what is the best way for them to receive the content? Like, for example, Short Hair Bootcamp, those members need to be able to watch those classes all the time, all the time, all the time. So I knew a membership site was necessary because I'm going to make the class and then they're going to need to be able to watch it whenever they want on their own time on any device. So I use Teachable because it just made sense. Let me make the video and then put it into the Teachable website. Taking notes. Thank you. You're welcome, Terry. So yeah, like this is the thing. And I just want to tell y'all, most of the times you did it and you tried it and it didn't work, but then so you quit. So you got to make sure that you're not quitting too soon. Like, be committed to teach and just keep going, keep trying different things so you can find your rhythm, because my rhythm was not like everybody's rhythm around me. And I kept trying to fit into other people's ways. And it was stressing me out because I felt like I wasn't doing what other people were doing, but I was just as smart as them. So I was like, let me just do the way that it feels good to me. And then when I started, I don't know if you guys, I went to Australia to do a one-day mentorship with Katrina Ruth. And she just was, I was like, I'm just so in love with her because she just like, do it the way you feel led to do it. Like, who cares? And I was doing that, but I just felt wrong the whole time. So it was really, really powerful when I, saw other people. Once I paid attention to her and my sister, Regan Hillier. And, I was like, man, these people are doing it the way they want. And they're not doing what other people say I need to be doing. They're just being themselves and then selling whatever they feel led to sell. And I was like, that is how I roll. That has always been the way. That made sense to me. So once I let go of what other people thought I should be doing and just decided to be me, that's when things started really to take off for myself. I'm going to make sure I put on my notifications, be ready for you. Thank you. In the morning, listen, I always tell people my freebie good, but my content paid is better. Like the way Online Course Magic is set up, you should be able to log in and make a class over this weekend. That's how I just get to the point, because I need your testimonial. I want you to log in and be like, dang, my class is done. Let me go get some sales. And also, by the way, I do believe that you should sell your class before you make it. Sell your class before. That needs to be a whole, I felt that thing. That needs to be a whole live stream. Sell your class before you make it. Sell your maybe I'll just talk about that. Maybe I'll just teach one of the modules and then just take it down. And then you just buy during the class and then you take it down. Maybe I'll do that. What do you guys think about that? It takes too long for you guys to answer. Because it's a delay. I know I be feeling like I fuss at y'all. Y'all know I be fussing all the time. That's just how I grew up. Katrina, Joy, Donna, Tanisha, Nicole, Erica. What's Gucci? DJ K, Renita. Okay, I think I've said enough. It's been 38 minutes. Taking notes. Thank you. You're welcome. But the moral of this, I'll come back with more stuff tomorrow. All week, make sure you turn on notifications because I'm going to be very studious and organized and give you guys really tangible things. And also, I'm going to invite you to enroll in Online Course Magic. There is a deal. So if you do the one-time payment, it's $347 versus $497. So you save like what, 150? Is that 150? 497 minus 347. Yeah, 150 bucks. So you save. There is a payment plan as well. So get in where you fit in. I would love to have you. All I am teaching you, literally, here's what Online Course Magic is. I am teaching you the exact way that I get paid, okay, on the internet for what I know. Now, it's not about me just getting paid. It's about you getting transformation for people. So what I do is show you how to quickly create content that is impactful, that is powerful, that you are not stuck in overwhelm with techie stuff or email list stuff. I show you how to get the stuff out your head and go get in front of people and start selling. Okay. And launch now, not no 4 or 5 day, planning or whatever. It's like, watch the class, go do what I do. Everything is do it, watch it, do it. Okay. And I've literally spent so many hours today constructing how to do the month of August for this next launch so that people join. And it's just like I want their minds to be blown. I want them to be like, oh my God, I should have been did this. So I'm definitely looking for people who want to increase as a result of helping other people. Okay. So when you log in, you're going to see you get instant access to everything. So you get to if you need help creating your modules, then that's what you do, right? If you need help putting together your pre-sale offer, then you can go to that section. If you need help with the techie stuff, you can go to that section. If you need help learning how to sell over live stream, you can go to that section. If you need help like starting fast, there's literally a section called Fast Start. So it's just a vault of information. And I just want to make sure that I help as many people as possible, especially my beauty professionals. This is the perfect time if you're in the beauty industry, particularly. I've had all kind of entrepreneurs in it, you guys, all kind of coaches. I mean, yoga folks, Reiki folks, therapists, life coaches, accountants, nurses, they're all in there. Real estate people. If you want to get paid for what you know, you have a skill set that you normally do, but you want to turn it into an online course, this is for you. So it's all online. It's all self-paced, but I am doing calls and coaching all of the month of August. Okay. So you'll be able to submit questions and, and take notes from other people, other businesses. They give you ideas. So here's what I want you to do, you guys. I want you to go to the link. If you know this is for you and you've been waiting and waiting, go to the link and go ahead and jump in, especially if you know you want the discount. And if not, no big deal. But the doors will close and I'm going to take down the button this time and only going to launch it at certain times. So you won't be able to join anytime like you used to. So go to the website. I put the link in the comments right now. If you're watching the replay, the link is in the description. Okay. I want you to go there and I want you to check out the details and I want you to log in. It's safe because if it ain't for you, then I will give you your money back. How about that? And the sale is over on, I think, Monday. I need to look at the timer because I launched this a couple days ago quietly. My email list always gets stuff first. But at the end of the day, 347 divided by like lifetime access for all of this content that gets updated. What I love is everybody that's in there, they always get the updates. They always get the new launch, any coaching classes, anything that's coming and being added to. So it's just really awesome. So I want you to go to the link, check out the details, see if it's safe for you, find any question that you may have that's keeping you from buying and ask. And only ask me questions that help you make a clear yes or a clear no, right? There's no force. But if you're waiting and you know that you want to be teaching online, like what are you waiting on? Half the time people tell me, I don't have an audience. I can't pinpoint like all of that stuff is procrastination. It's sexy procrastination. And I'm going to invite you to see things differently and hop in. I'm here for the community, but I'm also here for the resources. Yes, yes, yes. It's so worth it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Nalula, for that. I love it. It only gets better with time, like some good wine, honey. So I'm excited for the month of August for all of the members in there. There's like over 300 people in there. So I'm excited. But in the meantime, I'm going to go and let you guys get some rest because you need to meet me in the morning, no later than 10 a.m. Central. I'm going to for sure be on by 10 a.m. Central because I got to get my hair cut at noon, honey. So I will see you guys later. I love you for watching. LakeishaMichelle.com if you have any questions or just inbox me. And the link is there so you can get the details. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and entertaining me. I will see you guys later. Later.